हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू द चैनल क्रेजी इंग्लिश। आज का हमारा वीडियो जो है ये क्लास 10th के लिए यानी कि बोर्ड एग्ज़ाम्स में पूछे गए जो इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस हैं जो मैक्सिमम ईयर्स जो पूछे गए हैं उसके बारे में आज का हमारा वीडियो है। हमारा सब्जेक्ट इंग्लिश है। चलिए देखें क्लास 10th की इंग्लिश की 2 स्टोरीज अबाउट फ्लाइंग के इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है हमारे इस वीडियो में। देखिए फर्स्ट वन, वाई वॉज द यंग सीगल afraid to fly? Whenever the young seagull took a little run forward to the extreme edge of the ledge and attempted to flap his wings, he became afraid. Seeing the vast area of the sea, he thought his wings would never support him. This was the first answer. Let's see the next. देखिए बोर्ड के एग्ज़ाम्स में जो सिलेबस है उसमें पैसेज आता है, तो पैसेज तो आप रीड करिए, बट उसके पहले उसमें दिए गए जो क्वेश्चंस हैं उस पैसेज से रिलेटेड जो नीचे क्वेश्चंस दिए रहते हैं उन क्वेश्चंस को पहले रीड करिए एंड आफ्टर दैट यू रीड द पैसेज, सो इट विल बी मच easier for you all to find the answers. Okay, let's see the second question. How were Seagull's parents helping his brothers and sister for perfecting them in the art of flight? Answer. The young seagull was afraid of flying, but his 2 brothers and sister had started flying. But his parents were teaching them to be perfect on the art of flying. They were teaching them how to skim the waves and how to dive for fish. Next question. What was his family doing on the plateau when Seagull failed to draw their attention? The answer is the 2 brothers and sister of the seagull were half asleep with their heads sunk into their necks. His father was preening the feathers with his beak on his white back. Only his mother, standing on a little mound on the plateau, was looking at him. Next. Question number 4. Why was the young seagull's mother doing before him? What was the young seagull's mother doing before him? The young seagull's mother was standing on the plateau, her white breast thrust forward. She tore a piece of fish that lay at her feet. Then she scraped each side of her beak on the rock. The next question. When did the seagull get over his fear of flying over the sea? The answer is the seagull was afraid of flying over the sea because he thought that he would drown. His family decided to teach him a lesson. They left him unattended. The mother tore at a piece of fish that lay at her feet now and then in his front. Since the seagull was hungry too much, he was compelled to attempt his first flight in order to get food. He was successful. This is when he got over his fear flying over the sea. The next question. Describe the young seagull's expression when he saw his mother with food. The answer is the young seagull uttered a joyful scream because he thought that his mother was bringing food for him. He tried to come nearer to her as she flew across. Next question. Why did the young seagull feel very miserable on the ledge? The young seagull felt very miserable on the ledge as he was alone and his family had already flown away. He was feeling very hungry and had nothing to eat. His condition was worsening because he could not even dive for fish. Next question. How did the young seagull and his family celebrate his first flight? When the young seagull started flying and got over his fear, his family screamed around him out of joy. They praised him and offered him scraps of dogfish out of delight as he made a successful attempt. Question number 9. Describe the first flight of the young seagull. The young seagull dived at the fish due to hunger and fell outwards and downwards into space. He thought of getting drawn, but his wings spread outwards automatically. He moved downwards and outwards and landed safely on the sea and floated on it without any fear. Next question. He dropped his legs to stand on the green sea. How did his family react when he did so? Being tired and weak with hunger, the young seagull dropped his legs to stand on the green sea. His entire family came around him, screaming, praising him, and their beaks were offering him scraps of dogfish. Next, when did the seagull's flight begin? When did it end? The seagull's flight began when he moved to the brink of the ledge. He dived at the fish which was in his mother's beak. His flight ended when, after being tired of his first flight and being weak, he dropped himself on the surface of the sea and floated on it. Next, how did the seagull get over his fear of water? After his first flight, the seagull was tired of his strange experience. He dropped his two legs to stand on the green sea. He screamed fearfully and attempted to rise again, flapping his wings. He overcame his fear of the water by floating on it. Next, do you sympathize with the seagull? Why? We sympathize with the seagull because, due to his fear of flying, he had to remain lonely and hungry after his family had left him to suffer. He could not muster courage to fly like brothers and sisters. तो यहाँ पर जितने भी क्वेश्चंस दिए गए हैं ये पैसे से रिलेटेड भी हो सकते हैं या जो लॉन्ग आंसर्स या शॉर्ट आंसर्स सेपरेटली पूछे जाते हैं उनमें भी हो सकते हैं, तो इसके थ्रू आप लोग बढ़िया से रिवीजन कर सकते हैं. Thanks for watching my video. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel.